the elected constable of the Surbat precinct. My statutory duties are prescribed in ARS 22-131, and my expenses are prescribed in ARS 22-132. I request your help because there are insufficient funds for me to perform my statutory duties for the remainder of fiscal year 2012. As an elected official, gentlemen, I am required by Mojave County to provide a personally owned vehicle in which to perform the duties of the constable. I am currently being reimbursed by Mojave County at 55 cents a mile, which comes out of my budget travel expenses. Currently, I have exceeded the fiscal year 2012 budget available, and all other expense lines have been exhausted, as was the case last year in fiscal year 2011. During the budget process, back in 2008, my travel expenses were cut below what was necessary to conduct the business of the constable in my precinct. My average travel expenses are approximately $6,000 a year, and the recommended budget for year 2009 was reduced to $3,500, where it remains today. Through the budget process in the past years, I've requested an appropriate increase and have been told by the finance director that my only option is to move funds from other line items within my budget, which I have done. Like the sheriff's office, the constable's office is service-related and governed by Arizona state law, which outlines how much in fees and mileage can be collected. There are other duties that constables perform daily that do not generate revenue, but do increase the mileage driven at any given period. My area, the Surbat precinct, is the largest in square miles of any other precinct. In fact, I travel several miles from the court just to get into my precinct. In approximate comparison, my precinct is 4,100 square miles. The Kingman precinct is about half of that, 2,600 square miles. Bullhead City is only 800 square miles, and Lake Havasu City is about 900 square miles. Gentlemen, as you can see, I have the largest geographical precinct in Mojave County. You can also see by the graph that I provided to you that I also bring in the largest amount of revenue. As a result, I drive the most miles, and I need a larger travel budget. During this budget process, I have again asked for funds to conduct the business of the constable in my precinct. So I pray that you approve this transfer of funds, and I remain hopeful that the finance director will approve the proposed increase for fiscal year 2013, as I've requested, to enable me to perform my statutory duties without coming in front of the board year after year asking for more money, because I just can't make it with the budget that I've been provided. I'll stand for questions, and I thank you very much for your time.
3439 North Bowie Road in Golden Valley. And after looking at her presentation, I think her statement did correctly point out that it was in 2008 that they had 6,000, and they reduced it in 2009 to 3,500. And clearly the rationale behind the drop in revenue from 2009 to 2012 projected is due to the economy and not due to her performance as a constable. That would be my other comment. Thirdly, I appreciate that she is following the law by coming here, because under the modified lump sum budget process, the only area where you cannot move money from is from wages and benefits, which is why she's here asking for it. My concern is why the law is not being followed in other areas where it requires movement of money, the approval of the board to move money from one fund to the other. And I've seen dozens of instances in the budget where money has been moved from one fund to another without the permission of the board. I'm just wondering why that is happening.
Mr. Chairman, that's not an appropriate item for discussion at this point.
Stick to the item on the agenda, Mr. Robinson.
I'm sorry, Chair Supervisor Johnson, you're right. If the county followed the example of the other 14 counties in the state and had a call to the public like they do, including Pima County, which has 2 calls to the public.
You're done, Mr. Robinson. Thank you.
Thank you.